Hello, today I'm going to show you a Halloween design using the anagram Halloween spider. And what we're going to do is we're going to sit him on a little web. So this is a 4-foot circular frame. You can get these from many events companies and wholesalers. And as I say, 4 foot across. What we've done is we've taken 3 duplets of 160 satin pearls from Sempertex, tied them all in, pinch twist in the middle, and separate them out on polar opposites across the ring. And then with the excess, just curl them around the outside. So the next step would be to take some additional 160s, again in the satin pearl, and we've inflated these using our floor pump. The floor pump's great because it just means you can get them in one inflation. So you know, when you use a hand pump, often you get the wobbly bits along the 160, along the 260. With a floor pump, one inflation, and you do the lot. So we'll begin by tying it onto the centre here. That's a starting point. Like that, and then just with one loop we can start to pass all the way around to build our web. And just keep repeating. Now, I didn't realise this. I thought spiders' webs were made in circles. Turns out they're a spiral. So yeah, this works perfectly. Just a spiral all the way around. When you get to the end of the balloon, we can tie this piece off. Trim off this little leftover. Make sure it's not going anywhere. Great. Quite get there, so we'll chop that bit off. Just make sure it's not going to go anywhere. And a couple of times. In fact, just knot that too. Job's a good one. Get rid of those leftovers. Tie the next one in. Like that. And we'll just keep going. Get this one here. Magic. I think finish this up here. That'll just about do us. Magic. Okay, so then once we finish the web, the next thing to do is to attach our spider. On the back of the spider, I've taken a scrap of 260, placed a bit of stretchy balloon tape across and 2 other pieces to fasten it into place. And we'll pick where we're going to put it. I think we'll probably put it on this knot here. Take the 260, and just lock it into place where all those 160s join. There we go, just like that. The next thing we're going to do to offset the foil is to put a small organic cluster down the bottom here. So I'm just going to spin the hoop around so I can see what I'm working with. And these are really easy to attach. Just take one of the necks of one of the balloons in the cluster, wrap it around the pole, and wrap around one of your balloons a couple of times. That fixes that into place. Next, a slightly larger cluster. Again, take one of the necks, round the pole, round one of the balloons a couple of times. There we go. There's a third cluster here. Same thing again. Taking one of the necks, around and locking it into place. There we go. There's some black on there. To mirror the colours on the spider's legs, we've got Sempertex Fashion Orange, Sempertex Fashion Aquamarine, and Sempertex Fashion Violet. And same thing again, we can just take one of those necks into the clusters and lock them into place. One a bit lower down, I think. One on the side here. Like that. And then one just low down on the front. There we go. So the next thing we're going to do is on all of the joins where the web meets the frame, take a small cluster of 4, same colours, the black, the violet, the orange and the aquamarine. And we can just take those around those points, fix those into position. The last one on the side here. There we go. And then just a few little droplets of moisture. Early morning spider's web. They can go on a couple of these little joins. Another one here. A little bit higher up. And the third and final one, I think we can live down here. And there we have it. Something a little bit fun for this Halloween, a little spider's web with the anagram Halloween spider.